Well, the intuition is the inner knower. It's the way that we can navigate life beyond the mental fog. It's the seed of our deepest truth. I find our culture from the very beginning shifts us away from intuition.
Everything in our lives programs us to not trust ourselves. Everything from TV programs, the news, the church, governments, all that stuff basically tells us that authority is outside ourselves.
I think when there's a lot of chaos, it can be extremely overwhelming, and it's integral to our well-being, to our mental health, to go inwards and to look at the roots of these triggers inside of us, or this fear inside of us, and really sit with our fear so that we can evolve and we can feel good about our choices.
I used to be a teacher. I used to work the regular kind of day job, salaried job. I thought, I could work teaching while I'm also developing my healing gifts, or this other practice, this energetic spiritual practice that I've been developing over the last few years. Coming back into my own sacred heart, into my own intuitive knowing, has allowed me to break myself free of that. I had to leave abruptly 1 month before the end of the school year in a very dramatic fashion, but it ended up being such a gift. But now I was like, okay, so now this is my business. This is gonna be my bread and butter, that I'm gonna be doing this like heart-centered energy work, healing work. Beautiful. Okay, I want you to breathe a little deeper into the tingling. See if you can presence the tingling a little more. I bring in frequencies outside the body. I channel frequencies that come through those portals and allow other people to learn to do that for themselves. If you just dropped into your body a little bit, if you imagine your thoughts condensing into a lead ball inside your mind. Another big thing I do is heart activations. When the heart and womb are connected, you're dropped into your body more, you end up trusting your own intuition more. And if we could actually drop into our heart space, we would know intuitively how to be in right relations with each other in a far better way than when we're up in our heads.
So it's going out, in, out, in, out, in. I teach tantric dance to women, and I do this online and in workshops when that's available. I do one-on-one tantric activations, womb awakening sessions with men and women, and I'm also a performer where I fuse spoken word music, dance, and film. All of those things were never shown to me that I should be doing that. Like, no one around me was encouraging me to follow any of those things. I grew up very poor, and the people around me who would tell me that being an entrepreneur, being a spiritual entrepreneur, and an artist are the worst jobs to follow when one's looking at success. And just hearing that I'm going to be poor my whole life, that no one will ever learn that what am I doing, was really ingrained in me. I just had to trust the feeling inside my body when I would lead workshops and see how people's transformation was, and it brought me so much joy. And I thought, I can't give this up. I feel the calling so strongly, and I need to follow that. A lot of spiritual teachings are very esoteric and very theoretical, and that is great, but we are also living in the 3D. We are in these physical bodies. With tantric dance, we're really connecting with that Shakti energy, with that feminine, that wild, erotic, undulating presence and energy that the world doesn't really accept.
Mother of all life, in this healing session, this journey of remembrance, take us to that place. I am in service to the feminine, to the womb, to the undying truth that we all deserve to remember. So intuition is the guiding force. There's sometimes parts of my path where I shift really far from what I deeply know, what my intuitive body knows. And those moments are still teachers, still ways to strengthen my intuitive body. It's an everyday learning for me. I've been doing online audio journeys, womb awakening journeys. And the root of it, whether it's through Reiki energy healing or talking to aspects of the body and communicating with the cells, it is getting into the feminine deep body. Sometimes it is also touch and sensual activation and feeling into our embodiment. Sometimes it's ritual, all the different ways that we can go into the deep body to get out of the mind, remember this deep innate wisdom that our body carries. And that is my work, is really picking off the patterns and the tar from the unconscious society. I really believe how we all have an energetic womb space, and this work really goes beyond gender. It goes deeply into the fact that we all come from a womb, that we all are living inside of a womb space on Earth. When I do womb journeys for a group, and there are any identity in this space, I connect them to this living, breathing aspect of them that is unconditional love, that is all-seeing, all-knowing, all-forgiving. It goes beyond the body. Connecting to our intuitive body truly is a revolutionary act, because it is not the norm. It is not the path where we're driven to take in society.
It's the most important thing to follow your calling, because then your vibration raises higher and you are able to activate others simply by being.
We have for so long been driven by an unconscious patriarchy. That meaning we have lived in the mind, in the mental body, in the ego. To bring balance back, we need to descend back into the embodiment, back into the intuitive knowing of what feels true. There's so much power within ourselves that we're looking for outside that is within. It's the path of the heart, it's the path of the intuitive body, it's the path of love. It's what the world needs.